This is very, very important to understand, and I think this is something that people need to be taught when they are young. Kids need to be taught this, that the world is fucking cruel. All right, this world is not good. It's not like the world is fair. It's not like the world is going to be kind. No, that's not how the world works. It's fucking cruel. All right, people are going to love you because they feel like you deserve their love. It's not because you're a kind person. If they don't feel like you're not worth it, and then they're not gonna love you. No one is gonna give you a job just because you're a good person or because you're broke, you've got nothing. People are gonna give you a job because they feel like you deserve it and you're gonna be an asset. You know what I mean? People are selfish like that, and that's what people need to be taught at a very young age, that the world is fucking cruel. Because I think children are being protected from this reality. So they start facing the real world when they are older, and it fucks with them because they don't understand how the world can be so cruel. I mean, if your parents protected you from the truth until maybe you go to university, it's gonna fuck with you. Some people become depressed because they never expected the world to be that cruel, you know? But the truth is, the world is fucking cruel. The truth is that people are fucking selfish. But that's not a bad thing. It's not a bad thing that the world does not owe you anything. It's not a bad thing that the world is fucking cruel, because that also means that you do not owe the world a thing. This is very, very important to understand. That means that you don't have to go to school. That means that you don't have to love anyone. That means that you don't have to take care of anyone. That means that you don't have to be kind, you don't have to be nice, you don't have to be anything, because you don't owe the world a thing. You see? This is very, very important. If you feel like the world owes you something, you're gonna have a problem. People who rape, guys who rape women, they rape women because they believe that they deserve sex. Like women should just give them sex. No, no one owes you that. People who rob other people believe that they should have more than what they have. The world owes them that. No, it doesn't owe you a thing. You ain't gotta go into people's houses and rob them because you feel like you deserve more money. No, you don't deserve a fucking thing. All right. If the world doesn't give you that, fuck it. You don't gotta go and rob people. But this is something that's very, very important to understand, because all of this also mean that the world does not. Oh, you don't owe the world a thing. That means that the world gotta allow you to be who you are. This is very, very important, because I see people being forced to be a certain way. I keep on talking about the right to die. I keep on talking about this because I know how unfair it is for people to be forced to be here. Because if the world does not owe them a thing, they shouldn't owe the world a thing. If, for example, you got bad genetics, let's just say you suffer from cancer, the world does not owe you money. It doesn't mean that the world is gonna give you the best treatment possible because you've got cancer. No, it doesn't owe you that. So shouldn't it allow you to live if, for example, you want to die a peaceful death? You see, that's where we start to have a problem. Because what makes sense is that you must not owe the world a thing, and it must not owe you a thing. Right? That's the fucking truth. And that's what I'm trying to say to you in this video. This might sound harsh, but I think it's something that's gonna free you. If you really understand this, or if you understood this at a young age, then it would have freed you. It will have freed you from a lot of things. It will have freed you from a lot of things that hurt you in this world. Because most of the things that have hurt you in this world had to do with what you believed. You believed that you deserved to be treated a certain way. You believed that people had to be nice to you. You believed that you had to have this, you had to have that. That's why you got hurt, Sometimes you might be hurt because there are people who believe that they had to have certain things, It also happened. There are people who might have abused you because they believe that you must obey them somehow, or you must give them what they want, stuff like that. So people not understanding that they're not entitled to a thing is a problem, you know? It's a fucking problem. But if you really understand that, that's really gonna free you. It's very important to understand that the world does not owe you a thing. That should free you. It must not be a bad thing. It must not be something that makes you feel like the world shouldn't be this way or that way. No, the world is fucked up. The world is what it is. You are who you are. That's what I'm trying to say to you. The world is fucked up. Fuck it. That's a good thing, because that's gonna free you from a lot of things. You're not gonna feel like you must be obligated to do certain things. You're not gonna feel like you're obligated to be a kind person. You're not gonna feel like you must be obligated to be here, right? Let the world be what it is and do what you want to do. As long as you're not feeling entitled to anything. If the world doesn't give you what you feel you want, cool. You mustn't try to force it to give you what you feel you want. Just let go. It's very, very important. I saw this meme the other day. It made me laugh. It said, have you ever considered the benefits of totally giving up? I laughed because I feel like a lot of people don't think of that. Like, sometimes you just gotta fucking give up and be like, alright, it is what it is. Fuck it. I'm no longer gonna try to work hard. I'm no longer gonna try to get this or to get that. Fuck it. I'm just gonna be free, bro. I'm just gonna do my own thing. I'm just gonna do what I love doing. I'm just gonna do what works for me. If it doesn't work for me, I ain't doing it. Period. That's really, really important to understand, guys. Remember, the world does not owe you anything, but you also do not owe the world a thing. And that's what needs to be clear.